Nura speaking.
I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
Before Altabury's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the Murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
Just look at it!
Oh, these bridges are huge. It is an area defined by its numerous valleys. The bridges connect the flatlands and increase the amount of places in which people may live. Now that makes sense, but if these bridges were to fall in battle, those people would end up isolated.
Hey!
Yes, all very fascinating, but have you looked at what's directly in front of you? Those are the bones of people, aren't they? They are the remains of those who fell during the Annex War. This was the site of a fierce battle, and the dead were left to the elements, denied the dignity of a proper burial. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is more of a sad landmark than some of the bright ones that we're used to. It's not cursed. Kinda looks like it may be, though. We got little alien pockets over here, but pretty tragic, too. War is tragic, and we shouldn't disrespect the fallen. Yeah. Indeed, I can't bear to think of something on this scale happening again. It brings me no pleasure to see it, yet 'tis valuable to experience the cold reality of battle beyond the legends and tales of valor. Carve this memory into your hearts. That is why the magla that drifts about this place carries such an oppressive weight. I can feel the sadness and regret of those whose lives came to an end here. Oh, more wisdom! Hey! Has deepened after considering those who found their eternal rest here.
All right.
I forgot these places gave me wisdom. So, what, I have one or two more? That's probably not enough to get to 5.
Hey!
Something wrong, Nurse. Your face has gone blue. There's a shadow behind you. Behind you, Nurse, I just saw... do refrain from doing that again. Things of this manner are not my forte. Why, Nurse, I'm surprised you put any stock in scary stories. You're a more gentle soul than I gave you credit for. Too true, too true. Before all else, I am a delicate flower.
Well then.
Shall we make a quiet departure, so as not to rouse the dead?
That's my fault.
I'm sorry to have made such a fuss. I would like to give those who died a proper send-off, and drew this with that in mind. I'll take this with me so that I don't forget the people whose lives came to an end here.
Altabury Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley. But what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
Final showdown, it's on its way.
The seat of sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We're here at last.
That'd be such a weird thing to just get used to. A big old floating stone in your city. We decided to present Luis with Dracodios, Lance of the Dragon God, aboard his gauntlet runner, the Charadrius. Charadrius? Was that how it was? The Charadrius. Let's hope he doesn't find out the lance is a fake.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphausia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Forden. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raze their village to the ground. The Charadrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves.
Getting introduced to Luis
Now
is
we don't need to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day festival.
The
tough pill
whole
to
event
swallow.
will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Luis, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
forfeit, huh?
It seems the land's passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa, are you okay?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt? I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. Now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
Let's see. There's not a whole lot of, just stay in the Gauntlet Runner. Keep Stroll all bunched up. Honestly?
Let's just stay in the Gauntlet Runner.
As a last resort, maybe, but it might do us some good to see the city itself. Do a bit of scouting for our plans. Let's call the runner our fallback plan.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Speaking of,
All the chatty of a new city. Oh, the Rock is here too. Okay. If it is a Mustari-owned inn we seek, then I know of one in the center of town. 'Tis called Skyward Tavern. I recall it being rather pleasant, with very little that would point out its Mustari
Certainly.
roots. It was on Diafranco Street, if I'm not mistaken. So cold. At least Hulkenberg is in her element. Can we get going before we freeze, though? So it looks like so cold was the correct answer there. Alright, do we have anyone to talk to or chat up back here? Nope.
Why, you little...
Curse that driver, getting lost in the mountains, and in the snow no less. I thought I'd freeze to death. I'm supposing the inns around here are all full, too. I wonder if we'll have to go to the far side of the street. Okay.
Well met, eh?
We're gonna run into, anyone that we, recognize? Welcome you to Altabury, good lord. Aren't you that Elder candidate? I guess that was wrong. Hold on. We welcome you to Altabury. Good lord, aren't you that Elder candidate? Out with you. Go back whence you came. This land is under the protectorate of the Sanctus Church. We've no shelter for heathens. I guess we've reached some level of notoriety, haven't we? Oh, wow. Which side is the crier on? We may never know.
This is the best.
Hey, I hear there's a motley crew of candidates gathered here. This year's Saints' Day is looking to be the most festive celebration we've had yet. I've heard rumors those relics once belonged to the church, which would mean His Eminence Forden's standing is as good as assured. Oh boy. Finally got those nattering nobles off my carriage. It's always like this around Saints' Day. I just can't abide how self-absorbed all these hoity-toits are. I'm so cold. Stop, I'm wagon sick. Forget Altabury's up a bloody mountain, did ya? If you don't like the carriage, go on and buy yourself a gauntlet runner, why don't you? Suppose that'd put me right out of a job, though. Well, we found the carriage guy.
What in the blade? Stop!
You're the elder who made a mess of the exhibition in Brylehaven, aren't you? Listen here, Altabury's the stronghold of the Sanctus Church. You don't stand a chance. You don't say.
hey, listen. My wits have left me, I believe.
What are you doing lying in the middle of a public route? Are you quite alright? You do realize you're in the way, don't you? Why, I never. Don't just stare. Get up. Away with you. Wonder if we're ever gonna know what this is. Besides just Magnus sickness. Okay, what are you? Broker on snowy days.
Your chance to sell now.
Okay, stroke of luck, idle days, and weather. The exchange rates are better. Hurts me to do it, but I've been told to buy your mag for a slightly higher price. That's right, you have. Thank you. Their motive for collecting mag is, well, it's nothing decent. That much is certain. Hopefully it will at least be of use to you. It's greatly increased. Like what? Ew. At least the rate's up. So if we were to go all the way oh my. It's a lot. I haven't really settled on my final archetype composition, so I'll hold on to that for now. Hey, it's Rudolph.
Yes, hello.
Not in my wildest imaginings did I believe you'd survive long enough to meet me here in Altabury. In all honesty, I'm shocked you made it past the exhibition. Nevertheless, you'll be sorry to know I've acquired my offering relic as well. Such a spectacular offering will surely astound citizens and candidates alike.
Ford's the
Are they not gonna let me go in here yet? Ah, can. Nice. Gallica is not gatekeeping me.
Uh-huh.
Huh? What's that? Bounties? I would love to check, but I'm kind of busy right now. You will gatekeep me then. That sucks. Hold up. Actually, you know, brawler therapist lady. What's her name?
What now?
Katharina has kind of been out of the picture for a while.
Look at that.
Did you?
Hey, there's a lot of wanted posters. Hey look, the bounty hunter rankings. You're up to 5th place. We have been finishing more bounties. Katharina might be within our, she's in 2nd place now. I know she's in the tournament too, but what's up with that? In any case, we're definitely closing the gap. Let's keep it up. I wonder who took her over. Or overtook her, I guess. Would be the right way to phrase that. Okay, we have anyone fancy up here? There's a lot of giggling. Not really.
Oh there.
You there. Is the view not spectacular here? That impressive structure out there is called the monolith. The rumors were true. It looks like a sculpture jutting out of the sky more than the ground. Truly a sight to behold. With the Opera House at its base, it's truly this city's landmark. It was well worth the trip from Grand Trad to lay eyes upon it.
Wonderful, isn't it?
What if someone toppled that thing? Would be quite the sight too, huh?
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
It's that Elda everyone's been talking about. Yes, I am. Children, huh? Oh man, this is a
All right then.
big ol' city. Okay, shopping square area.
You.
So you're the Elda causing all the rumors. That other candidate, Loveless, has been searching all over for you. I don't know what she did to the lad, but I don't want any trouble in this city, am I clear? Didn't we steal his mark? Is that who it was?
How did I wind
What's he
up
say?
here?
Only thing down there is the hot springs and the magic shop. Hardly worth the climb back up. This whole city was excavated out of a mountainside. You get used to it, I suppose. Okay. Oh, they make you go all the way down this thing. Okay.
Oh, cripes.
I'm here to celebrate Saints' Day, but one wrong turn and I'm utterly lost. Oh dear, there's something foul in the air. Where in heaven's name am I? In this city, the upper classes reside in luxury in their mansions up high, while those of lesser means and values disgrace the public order down below. Is
This place.
This is the hot spring. The water here is supposed to melt away your anxiety and nervousness. No time to be kicking back, will come another time. Okay. And the magic shop, which is open because we're here at night. Let's check out what you guys have. What's this? It's an insect. Oh. I need to be way more observant. Probably missed a few of those too.
What would you like?
There's a face I don't see every day. I don't carry igniters here, but have a look around anyway. Oh, and we received word from Alonso. He said you were worthy of a discount, so I'll oblige. He also had one more request of me. He told me to sell you my special goods, the ones I don't show to normal customers. These sorts of shops always have something of a secret menu. It'd be a shame to lose out on it. Poor Alonso.
Now then.
Alright, what are these? 200. Oh, to all enemies and one enemy. One enemy. Jeez. Oh no. That's awesome. The turn cost of synthesis? I don't think I've learned synthesis, or unless those are the combined skills, then I don't use them at all. Alright, turn icons is normal. Guard by half. Oh my gosh, this place has some awesome things here. Prevent stuff. Dang. We got the 100 to enemy, 100 to enemy, 200, and then 200 to everybody. Jeez Louise, dude. If only I had the money for that.
Don't give it tosses, King. I just want some coin.
Okay, that's a fair way to live your life. Can't break boxes, can I? Nope. Okay, where did this get me to?
All right then.
Potion shop. Gotcha. So who is over here? Is right.
Hey!
We don't have any sparkly beetles in here. Do we have any? Oh, we do have things to appraise, though. Okay, we got a lance. Another fan, which is... Oh, really good against plant-type monsters. Could have used that a little bit ago, huh? Okay, it was superior. What does this come out to be? A spike vest. Which is good for Hulkenberg. What is she wearing? Or not wearing in this case?
What now?
Okay. Why are you not equipped with anything? Is that really the best item we have out of everything that's equipped? Jeez. Okay. Indeed. Let's see. I fear the increasing number of warrior monks as Saint's Day approaches. We have converted to their Sanctus faith, yet they still despise us. Somewhere in their hearts, they still see us as lesser. Couldn't tell you how many Mustari have been imprisoned for crimes they didn't commit. Okay, we have the weapon and armor shops. Besides Luis, all the candidates gathered here are intimidating and truly fearsome in a fight. Just being near them has me quivering. But frankly, I'm scared witless. It's probably a good frame of mind to be in.
Get yourself a good deal here.
Okay, #1 dealer of quality weapons. I received a message from the association for discounts. Thank you. What do we have? Are we gonna run into more plant-type monsters? Huh. Well, we got some nasty bows here. They're not that much of an upgrade. This one is. Huh. Interesting. I would have thought that I would find a few more, like, whoa weapons that I had to get, but it does not look like it.
And what is it?
See, fighting an opponent and loving someone are actually pretty similar. Success in both pursuits ultimately comes down to tenacity. You'll only wear yourself out by swinging a sword wildly. Instead, it's all about having the strength to endure it all. Defense and perseverance are the greatest offense. Okay. Let's see what you got.
Hello.
The armor we stock here is leagues beyond what you'd find in other shops, since we have first pick of the ore from all the mines nearby. Okay, we got shop's prices. Dodgy to you, sir. Alright, a rugged coat. What is this? An upgrade for Hulkenberg. That would actually go really well with Hulkenberg as a pugilist, huh? Alright, Runic Handguard also increases attack. I I guess it would be a Hulkenberg thing, huh?
Indeed.
Indeed. There we go. We are caught up on defense.
Good.
Okay. There's not a whole lot I need from the shop at the moment. Probably ever. Oh. Pursuing monk. Do not try my patience, I'll not ask you again. Have you seen a member of the Mustari tribe come through here? Like I keep telling you, they were Rusant I saw. You're trying to blame the Mustari for crimes they didn't commit again, ain't you? Ooh. We got tensions in the city. Okay. Julian? Well, color me surprised. Your being here tells me you've also obtained a divine relic. I hardly had to lift a finger to get mine, thanks to my contacts, but I can only imagine the toll it must have taken on you. By the by, there's a podium in the city too, isn't there? I'd see them frequently in Brylehaven, but to be honest, I couldn't bear to listen. Those were the ravings of a madman, a cheap ale, the only purpose of which was to intoxicate the masses. Perhaps it's time I took to the pulpit. Electing a king and looking to the future requires the acumen of an enlightened thinker. Okay.
Come take a gander.
Alright, Saint's Day is the best. Even cold like this, I'm raking in the sales. Santifex Forden and Saint Rella's portraits are in high demand every year. I did hope Master Godot's would be moving a little better. He is a candidate for the throne after all. Ah well, I suppose I overpriced him. Poor guy.
What's up?
Looking for a place to stay? The inn's right up ahead, mate. Alright, are we... Oh, there's still things to talk to. People to talk to down here.
Hang on a minute, you.
We're restricting the number of people on this path due to construction. Only those with a valid permit may pass through this way. Where do I get one? Permits are distributed to those who have made donations to the church, of course. Besides, aren't you the Elder candidate at the center of so much gossip? Your foul reputation has reached as far as this city. I'd give up on seeking passage here if I were you. What foul reputation? We haven't done anything wrong. Something tells me he's not going to see things our way, though.
Elder rubbish.
Oh, them's fighting words, buddy.
All right, then.
Okay, I think I can continue on. Looks like I have looked everywhere. Dia Franco.
You're not serious.
Elda. Wow, these guys do not like me here at all, do they?
You're not serious.
Hello there.
I don't see any bugs.
Indeed, 'tis not so bad.
Saints' Day is right around the corner. I've heard they're dedicating some pagan relics at the tournament. Gotta get that tongue twister out of my mouth. Bleh. Not even a tongue twister, I just can't talk. You think I could use my connections to nab a few for my shop? Oh, I'm sure they'd fetch a fine price. What a creep. What does he think divine relics are? Toys for nobles? Don't think he cares much about that.
Do you need something?
The church is up these stairs. Keep going up and you'll find the Monterio Opera House. You've come for Saints' Day, haven't you? If you're looking for an inn, take the path down.
How grand.
We got a butcher. What do you got here? Brocaded koi. Cool.
How grand. How grand.
So, let's see. The city will surely flourish by hosting the tournament during Saints' Day, but it vexes me we must receive such a swath of unruly, impious rabble. I only wish they showed the proper respect for these hallowed celebrations. I'll throw them in the dungeons if they continue behaving like ill-mannered swine.
How grand.
You do that. Oh, it's you. You're the giggler. dedication ceremony will take place at the Opera House above here, won't it? Oh, I can't wait. Can we talk? Nope. Don't see anything fancy here. Come to buy some water. What else do you have? Ooh, we got more of this stuff? I'll take it. Okay, keep going up. Get to know the town's folk.
Well, nothing I can do about it.
Or not. Hold on.
All right, then.
Just a dead end over here. With nothing. I was hoping I'd find a gold beetle hanging out. Alright.
Incredible.
Get a load of those statues. You know, without the monolith overshadowing everything, you can see just how dazzling the Opera House really is.
I won't let it stand.
Okay. Is there really nothing to do around here? Did it say sit?
Hang on.
Don't go spacing out on me now. We don't have time to dawdle. Of course we don't.
Just sublime.
Hey, oh, is this the other?
Hello there.
Hold on. Didn't they tell you at Blue Sky Bridge, only those with permits aren't allowed on this road? We're expanding the road to support the passage of gauntlet runners, which means you'll be able to cross as soon as construction is finished. Mind you, that could take a few years. Okay, well, at least I know what the bridge is for. That is quite unsettling, isn't it? Pretty Zelda-esque.
So irreverent.
Have you seen the Whiteclads over there? Those brazen guys are acting like they own the place in our very own holy city. Though they may be feared as the strongest army in the nation, we warrior monks still have our pride. We'll be hosting the most eminent dignitaries in the nation and the divine relics. I swear in the name of sanctism that our security will be impenetrable. I bet those monk soldiers are itching to get their hands on Luis. How foolish. It'd be a futile effort. They can't lay a finger on him because of the king's protected magic after all. Okay, I finally found my beetle. That's 2.
Boy.
I hear people fall time to time. Oh, okay. That is quite the dip, isn't it?
Boy.
All right. I don't think they'll let us inside the the Opera House.
Indeed, 'tis not so bad.
Right? Will they?
Let's not.
Oh. She won't. They will. All right. What are we doing? Opera House, good. Good. I need to go back here and head down the stairs.
You're not serious.
Hold on, which stairs? These ones.
Hello there.
Yeah, amazing.
Well then, if you
Hey, you're
say
looking
you'll
for an
help-
inn run by a Mustari tribe, just go down this path and it'll be on your right. If my memory serves me right, I believe it's called the Skyward Tavern. Oh, hello. Got some more people to talk to. Oh, there's, that's Loveless, right?
Ridiculous.
Luis is the wretched knave who commanded his subordinates to steal the royal scepter from the Grand Cathedral in Grand Trad. I can only imagine what wicked tricks that villain has up his sleeve for Saints' Day. No harm in preparing for the worst, I always say. Sure feels like a long time ago we first fought against Godot and his runner, and he's hated you ever since. A lot of speakers up there.
Amazing.
Is this the last time we get to see everybody's runners? As expected from Rudolph, his runner looks like it's ready for war. Hope we don't have to get in a fight with this thing anytime soon. You had to say it out loud, huh? You got cannons and all sorts of stuff. Jeez. Alright, Loveless.
Now what am I to do?
What do you have to say for yourself? There's Milo's, a deck modeled after stage with a statue of himself on top. Milo sure has a lot of self-confidence, doesn't he? Though I wish he cared about anything other than beauty. Oh, well, look at that. They're not kidding around with these runner designs, are they? It is pretty fancy. He's got the black rose and everything going on there.
You little...
Oh, look who decided to turn up. You've got some nerve showing that mug in front of me. Did we do something to you? Oh, playing the fool, are we? I see your game. But what's good for the goose is good for the... Here, I'll settle the score with you shortly. Maybe he's had one too many. We'll let him be for now. Okay. Sir. You do you, I guess.
Welcome. Wait. A band of youths with a knight and a yew chief. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen, we just...
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mastari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphausia. I'm the priestess of Verga. No, of Etria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mastari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
That almost got hairy there, didn't it?
Oh, look, they've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler, which means fewer bugs. Perfect.
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing. Would you care to join us?
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
Why?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up. And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him...
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
Oh, that's an option. Join his personal guard.
We join his personal guard ourselves?
I considered that, but it might be tricky. We can't guarantee he'd allow it, and besides...
The real lance is overflowing with magla. It would be a dangerous gamble to keep it on hand. That sort of power is easily noticed.
Okay. There's an attack from a distance, but we really can't... The same thing, I guess. Magic and distance. Attacking from a distance, then?
We attack from a distance.
Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance.
Of course. So, what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance? Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Luis would be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
So, I've been thinking, Luis has the spear, and he is pretty vain. Why wouldn't he be the one to personally use the fake spear to try and kill Forden? And if he did that, wouldn't the king's magic stop Luis? And then we wouldn't have to worry about the assassination attempt in the first place? I don't know why we don't wait until after Luis makes his move or during Luis making his move to try and do the assassination attempt on him. But anyways, moving on.
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides, laugh if you like. I know it sounds silly, but I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
Indeed. Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Will you do it, Captain?
I'd always planned to.
I planned to from the beginning.
Right. I see. Well then, we're counting on you. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this.
Oh, this plan has holes.
Don't worry about it.
I know there's a lot weighing on your mind right now, but let's just try to get some rest and prepare for tomorrow. It'll get even colder at night, so try not to get sick. Okay, the fact that the lance passed muster is a testament to Nurse's skill. Sometimes the man can achieve truly amazing things. Even now, he's holed up in the runner working away, tuning something or other with that usual vigor, I don't doubt. He has his quirks, to be sure, but there can be no mistaking that he's a great credit to our endeavors. Okay, it's the real Dracodios. It has the aura the fake could never match, and tomorrow I have to use it. Yes, assassination. That was my first time seeing snow. It was so cold I shivered. What a sensation. Oh, right, Juna's going to meet up with us later tonight because she's got so many things to do behind the scenes. You go ahead and rest up. You've got a big role to play tomorrow yourself, after all. Oh, we have more room. But not really, just a bed. So this is Altabury, huh? Colder climates tend to inspire stronger drinks among its people. But all that can wait until after our business is finished. Once we've trounced Luis, I can think of no better celebration than a good, stiff drink.
At last.
Tomorrow is finally Saint's Day. Luis will show his face, and with the real lance, we'll... Don't worry, I'm prepared to do what we must. The man must be stopped. And that is the night. Let's call it a day.
Good night.
Oh, late night.
What's wrong, Del? You've been quiet for a while now.
That lance they handed over. You think it's real?
What is Del? Freaking Sherlock Holmes?
I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but how do I explain it?
I know what you mean, though.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island?
Shite. How'd they? Either way, we have to tell Lord Luis.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely? That good enough for you, brother? Del, you remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but... What was it we actually wanted in the first place? Equality? Or justice? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them not even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saint's Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry. Whether Forden's or our fallen kings. It was splendid entertainment while it lasted. However, the revelry ends here.
Yeah, Luis isn't dumb.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
He knew.
The Saint's Day festivities in Altabury will be kicking off very soon. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the gathered divine relics to God. And it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go-around. Lots of new info coming in even as I speak. From candidate Rudolph, a legendary nail thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth, garb said to have been worn by a saint. We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. why archaeologists everywhere are positively vibrating, folks. But the news on everyone's lips is the announcement of Count Luis's unofficial participation. As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic island. Meanwhile, candidate Forden, too, may have claimed what is said to be the most glorious relic in history. Will we finally see a head-to-head competition between our top candidates? Only the coming days will tell.
So Luis has finally made his move. Won't take him that long to catch up, I bet.
Yes, but I also can't imagine Sanctifex Forden losing.
We're about to see a clash of giants. This will be no minor bout, that's for certain.
Okay, it's coming to a head. Excuse me.
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time. First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your window to sneak in.
Gallica, you, and Yufa. You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide whatever you're doing.
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
As for us, it's just as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power to stop him.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue. This will surely mark our final mission.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but I can't help but think of Grius. Sorry to bring that up now.
Even I have my fears, but let us remember him only by his truest wish.
We'll make sure this succeeds. For a world without tyrants.
Well, see you at the show.
So begins our last mission, then. Let's get whatever we need to prepare and head over to the Opera House.
Right.
Okay, we'll finally settle the score with Luis.
It'll be okay.
I know you'll be able to do it. The Opera House is located at the highest point in the city. It'll just be you and Yufa in there. So make sure you both are geared up for anything. So, this is it, huh?
Now what am I to do?
Geared up for anything, huh? Wizard's good. What else am I gonna use besides a summoner? And summoner levels only give me stats, they don't give me skills. And we are not close to getting whatever this is here either. Okay. I think buffing up Yufa is probably a pretty safe thing to do. Get her a couple more stats so she doesn't get one shot. Or stat checked by anything at least. I'll put you at 19. And that should be pretty hefty bump to your stats. Yep. Alright, we have a bunch of stuff there. Oh, that's right, we need to see what you're inheriting too. Nope, not you. You. We're inheriting nothing. Alright, we got wind and fire and that, and a stat cure. We already have mage. It may... No. Eh. I'm not sure what your best option would be here. Defense up, maybe? I have no idea. Because I am too high level that the basic skills are not really going to help me much.
I see.
Could unlock you and get a pierce.
Fascinating. This right here.
Let's go ahead and do that. We'll get a pierce from you.
I'm counting on you. Of course.
Okay. And maybe a slash? Okay, if thou art prepared to strive for victory even from a distance, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of a gunner. I see, so this is the gunner archetype. With attacks from the back row, I shall be everyone's support. Witness my strength.
It seems I've grown!
Okay, so we have something to inherit there.
All right.
Yep. Give me that, please. And we have wind.
All right.
Let's go ahead and just give a weak heal here. I think that should be good. If we do end up fighting Luis, there's no way he's not going to be immune to everything. And then Alphonse is a wizard. We have our stuff. Light, revive, and heal. Perfect. Or not. We'll see. Claw breakers. Why claw breakers? Ooh, slash. Hold on. What are we weak to in the first place? Pierce. I don't need those. That would probably be better. Up my magic a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna have to worry about MP recovery, but I will, Okay, do we have anything against Pierce? Not really. Oh, here we go. I could have Dark as well. That would give me coverage for almost everything. Go ahead and take this for now, though. We're good. We be good. Okay, that gives me an extra, what? 67 to 82? 15? 70, so it's 3. Alright, ooh, increased evasion against Pierce. That's what I'm looking for. Defense down. Oh, it's just evasion though. Okay, we don't need attack up. Do we need attack up? Sure, we will buff the heck out of you guys. Okay, and this is 255. Okay, that's the one that he has, and that's the one that you have. Okay, you can't wear this one. Okay, evasion against ice. Your weakness is ice, so these boots are good. And then that's good too. Your weakness is just pierce. Okay,